Hello everyone, TurtleAxe here, bringing you another AFK journey video. So, Lenya is finally here, and what I will do is I will summon her first, get her to Supreme Plus. We'll do some initial playtesting for her on Dream Realm, AFK stage pushing, and Standard Arena. I'm going to hold off on Supreme Arena playtesting for now simply because I'm currently rank 5 in Supreme Arena, and the 4 players above me are all running P4 heroes. So, I think it probably will be an inaccurate showcase to show her Supreme Plus against a P4 hero. But I think Standard Arena will be pretty good. I'm actually going to try her in a Dionel comp, so stay tuned for that. But first we have to summon her, so let's do it. And I'm a little sick right now. I just got back from a tour. It was a 14-hour tour, and today was a 12-hour tour, and yesterday was like a 14-hour tour, but I didn't get back until 10 p.m. and that was after leaving in the morning at 6 a.m. So, man, I almost called in sick for my tour today, but I was like, you know what, I still need to show up. So I'm glad I went. Saw some pretty cool things. Like today I saw a really unique waterfall. It was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was like water going down a roller coaster kind of thing, and it was charred stone underneath. It looked really cool. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get Phraesto to Paragon 2. Okay, so we hit Hard Pity for the first copy of Lenya. Well, let me at least show you the animation. I'm sure that you guys have seen her animation on another content creator's video at this point, but I haven't seen it yet, so... Oh, okay, alright, so we got our first copy of Lenya. Dang, she's flexible. Alright. Okay, and then we'll fly through the next couple. You know, I really hope we don't hit Hard Pity every single time, although getting the Parisas is nice. I think for Mikola, I hit Hard Pity every single time. Oh my god, another Hard Pity. Okay. Alright, so that was a second Hard Pity. Yeah, we'll just get the animations, that's fine. Oh. Oh, they give the baby bundle. I don't know if this is normal for you guys. I was kind of expecting a larger bundle. I bought too many dragon crystals. I thought it would be the large one, I guess. Okay. Well, we should have enough rate-up tickets for all copies of her. Sorry, this is anticlimactic. I just want to get her to Supreme Plus so that we can get to the playtesting. What sucks about summon videos is that I can't retake footage, so I have to do it in one take, and I'm a little sick. So, apologies if this video is not as high quality as you guys would like. What do you guys think about her voice acting? Not gonna lie, when I first heard her voice, I was tempted. I actually downloaded the Japanese voice acting package to switch to that. I was like, maybe I'll warm up to the voice acting. Alright, hero focus unlocked, haste. Oh, let's actually, what would be the best charm set for her? Okay, this time I learned my lesson and actually have magic charm saved. Or rather, I should be able to craft. So I think attack and crit makes the most sense. So crit is essentially crit rate, crit damage boost. I don't think the damage is as important as just triggering all the follow-up attacks. So I think we'll go full set of Titanic charms. Okay. No, I don't have enough. Okay, well, I guess that'll have to do for now. You know, I just realized something. We're not using any acorns. I don't know if that's intentional or maybe it's been a while since I've leveled up in A rank, so I don't quite remember when we use the acorns. But I need a hero to use my acorns on because I have so many. Alright. So... let's keep summoning. Man, her voice is so high-pitched. Shatters my eardrums. No, okay, sorry. I can't retake it. This is going to be the raw version, okay, guys? Whatever comes out of my mouth, forgive me. Okay, that's another hard pity. Oh, nice, more Paresis. Okay, let me backtrack for a moment. I'm not counting. I've hit hard pity every single time.
I'm awake and ready to stretch these legs.
Okay, Mythic Plus. Okay, exclusive weapon. Oh, there we go.
My energy's off the charts.
Okay, so we just need to summon one more copy of her.
This goes on just for show.
Okay, hard pity on every single one. But we finally got her to Supreme Plus, and that's where I'm going to stop for now. I've been reading a lot of people's testimonies on like how good she is or how mediocre she is, and it seems like the consensus is that she's not a must pull. Some people feel like she's not great, and then other people feel like she's okay. But I don't think anyone has really cooked up a good team for her, although I feel like she's one of those heroes that you just slot into a team if you feel like the opponent is running a high damage dealing DPS that you want her to distract from the rest of your team. Now, one thing I was thinking about when I was on the shuttle ride back to my apartment is that it seems like the DPSs that we care the most about, such as Thorin, Dionel, Scarlita, and Lily May, all their damage is backloaded, right? Because Thorin doesn't deal a whole lot of damage until he starts ulting. Lily May, she levels up, right? As she levels up over the course of the battle, her damage output increases due to increased stats. Then Dionel, his damage doesn't come in full force until his 3 stacks of intoxication activate. Then Scarlita doesn't really do any damage until she drops onto the battlefield. And it's entirely possible that by the time those 4 heroes, as examples, are getting their damage online, Lenya has already picked an enemy to duel with. Because some people on Discord were saying that she, instead of battling like a Thorin or a Lily May, she'll battle a Chariot. So, okay, let's first test her out in Dream Realm. Just want to see how she does. Okay, and looking at the top formations here, it doesn't seem like anyone has... Let me see if anyone has cooked up a Lenya team. This is interesting. Let me actually give this a try. Now, I think someone in Discord said that her duel doesn't activate against a Dream Realm boss, which, if that's true, that's kind of unfortunate. So let's go ahead and give this a try. Okay. So when the duel happens, she'll have the sword icon appearing over her head along with the Dream Realm boss. And for her to do a lot of damage, basically, the more times she crits, the more high kicks that she does. Sorry, I need to get a handkerchief. I'm so sorry. This is going to be the most scuffed video in the universe, but I'm just sick right now. All right. All right. Oh yeah, one thing I was wondering about was her survivability, because her Supreme Plus is supposed to give her 35% damage reduction, but actually her Supreme Plus doesn't even activate against a Dream Realm boss, right? Because her Supreme Plus, it's only enemies that she's not targeting that get 35% reduced damage taken. So since Snow Stomper is her only target and there's no other enemies attacking her, so the Dream Realm boss is hitting her for max damage. Okay, yeah, this is a pretty low score because I think, yeah, 39 bill. Normally we score like 40 something bill, but let's go ahead and take a look here. Okay, 5 bill points. So she actually puts up decent numbers, but nowhere close to Lily May, as you can see. Now, granted, my Lily May is EX20, and Lenya's EX5, but I mean, shouldn't be. I would expect the numbers to be a little bit closer. So, looks to me that Dream Realm might not be her forte. All right, so yeah, I typically score a 46 build. Okay, let's go into arena next. Okay, I'm a little scared. I'm ranked 2 right now, but I think the team that I cooked up should not lose too badly. Let's see. Okay. So this is a pretty standard team. So what I'm going to do is... Okay, there's one team that I wanted to... Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. So instead of Burial, let's just do... Lenya. Okay, so what does Lenya provide here? So what she does is she'll most likely isolate either Thorn or Aaron, or Arden. That would be my guess. Although Arden's an AoE mage, so he might still end up hitting everyone. We'll see. Okay, so where is she? Okay, so she's fighting Thorn right now. Okay, where did she go? I'm so confused, guys. Okay, my teammates are so powerful, I can't really tell what she did. But, I mean, I still won, though. So that's something. That's pretty cool. So this is an idea if you want to try it out. I mean, obviously, the team, the core of the team hard carries, right? Because Lily May deals with Aaron, Phraesto tanks really well, Scarlita has yeet potential, Damien's keeping everyone alive. But what's really cool is, take a look at how much damage she did at EX5. At EX5, she did almost as much damage, right, as my EX20 Lily May, which is really impressive. As a matter of fact, she does more damage than my EX20 Scarlita and my EX20 Phraesto, so that's interesting. Very cool. Okay, let's try against a different team. Okay, let's try... Okay, this one's a little bit tougher. Maybe, maybe not. So normally in this situation I would run a Burial, but I'm going to run Lenya, and let's see what happens. Oh god. Oh, here we go. So this is one problem with Lenya, is that map 3 is not the best for jamming a bunch of melee heroes, right? Because initially you saw Lenya wasn't doing anything in the beginning, and she wasn't even being the target of a confining spell. Okay, where did she go now? Oh, she isolated Haywin. Interesting. She was in a duel with Haywin and won, which is okay. Okay, yeah. Why did she isolate Haywin? That's so weird, right? You saw she kicked Haywin to the side, which is not a bad thing. I wouldn't mind taking out a Haywin, to be honest, and definitely Lenya would win that duel. So, okay, and Lily May did more damage there. So that's pretty cool. So that makes me very happy because she seems like a splashable unit, right? Because I took out my Burial, slotted her in just for playtesting purposes, and she's probably she is the first A rank hero I've playtested where I actually didn't drop ranks like crazy. Okay, so here, let's just keep battling. Now, eventually I will fight someone who, instead of a Thorn, is running a Phraesto. Okay. So it seems to me Burial Shadow is what kind of wakes her up to be like, okay, let's start dealing with things. Oh, and she's stunning the Chariot. That's right, she's a stun bot, essentially. Okay, where's she gonna go? She's still... Okay, she attacked the Shadow. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to figure out who she ulted on. Or did she ult at all? It's me being sick. Okay, let me replay. Or actually, let's just keep battling. Because I might not be paying attention, but maybe you guys are. So let me find another opponent. Ooh. This is a challenging one. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, this is going to be a tough matchup. This player is basically running the most optimal Lily May Scarlita comp, running dual healer. Okay, I might lose this, because I only have EX5. Okay, so she runs on the opposite lane, facing the main Phraesto. Now, can she survive, is the question. She's on life support right now. She died. That's not good. Okay. She might need more investment. Okay. Okay. I still won, but man, okay, so Lenya, you might need to bring Lenya to EX10 at least for her to survive. Because she was doing okay, but yeah, that was way too much damage. Yeah, Lily May does too much. But okay, we still won. But that wasn't really necessarily because Lenya contributed, it was more the rest of my team holding the fort there. Okay. I'm trying to find another... Where is he? Here he is, okay. So now this is the Phraesto variant. As you can see, there's a lot of burial comps on my server. Okay, so she's going to run the opposite lane to attack the other Phraesto. Ooh, this is not good. Yeah. She's like on life support so much. What's my Damien doing? And you know, something I realized too is my Lenya, I don't think she has ulted yet. Oh, and she dies. Oh shoot, am I going to... Okay, I just erased 1 week's worth of progress. Oh, unless Lily May, please. Come on, you got this. You got this. Don't die on me. Damien, hurry up. I don't want to lose 1 week's worth of progress. Shoot. Okay. Yeah. So whenever I win 1 point, and whenever I lose 19. Oh, actually, it's not. Okay, I only lost 3 days worth of progress from that. All right, let's keep playtesting. You know, one of the things that I really dislike about playtesting, and I'm sure other content creators are frustrated with this, is just how can you do a proper playtest with only an EX5 of any rate up hero, right? Not to mention they probably have paragons, but it is what it is. Okay, I'll try one more time. Let me see if... Okay, let's do it this way. Give her a little bit of damage reduction. Maybe that'll make a difference. She's just so squishy at EX5, that's a problem. Okay, there we go. Now she's surviving a lot better, so hopefully this translates to a victory. I want her... Okay, she's gonna ult now. Who does she target? Who did she target? Oh, she died. Oh... They need to release the friendly match feature soon, otherwise every time a new rate up hero releases, I basically erase 3 days of progress. I'm about to lose like 6 days of progress. Okay, well, we won. Alright, so what do I think about her in... So she's not viable in Dream Realm, we've already established that. In PvP, she's okay. She's okay until you face someone... I think she can hold her own if you're facing against someone who's roughly the same power level as you. But if, say, like, you're only minimally investing Mikola, and you're, say, like, EX5 Supreme Plus, like I do, for A-rank heroes, and you're going against Paragon 2s, because, you know, I'm high-ranked, so I'm basically going against... I'm showcasing a Supreme Plus EX5 Lenya against Paragon 2s. So actually, it's entirely possible that in a PvP setting where you're going against other Supreme Plus players, that she will perform better. Yeah, but EX5, I think EX10 will probably, she'll perform much better at that. I mean, I didn't even see her, and oh, another thing too is that it doesn't seem like the 300 starting initial, the 300 initial energy that she gets helps her ult faster. As a matter of fact, I feel like more than half these matches she wasn't even getting to her ult. Either she was, I know sometimes she was dying, but even if she survived until the end, I mean, with the exception of that one match where she isolated that Hay win, it's really hard for me to tell what she's doing. I feel like all she's doing is just picking a target and sparring with that enemy, which, you know, Shakir can do. and Burial can do. Any, heck, even, yeah, any melee hero could do. Lily May does that really well. Her survivability is not as good as I would hope. Her Supreme Plus, you know, I just wish she just flat out reduced damage taken from all enemies, including her target. Or at least reduce the damage that she takes from her target, right? Because she's in a duel with the target. If she's isolating the highest damage dealing target, shouldn't she get damage reduction from that enemy? You know, like I'm just curious about what the devs were thinking about her design, you know? But, okay, so Dream Realm, she's not viable. Regular Arena, she could possibly be viable if you're not too high ranked and fighting against people who are at least 2 paragons above you, or above your Lenya. Alright, so now let's go to AFK stages. Okay, so some people have said that they've had some success with Lenya. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll go a traditional, just all-out nuking kind of comp, but instead of... maybe instead of Carolina, we can run Lenya. Let's try that. And that'll actually increase... Sorry, my iPad. Okay. I'm kind of having an issue right now where the touchpad sensitivity of my iPad is diminishing. Alright, so we'll do something like that.
I'll be up in no time.
So even though we're not getting the damage from Carolina, like the AoE damage, well, actually let's slow this down. Maybe her stuns will be enough. Oh, actually, you know what I should do? Is I should... Well, okay, we can try this first, I guess. I was thinking more along the lines of she might be useful in a manually smoky comp, because what she can do when she ults is she'll do that. So actually this is bad for this kind of team composition. But, oh my god, she died. Okay, this is not working out. Okay, here, I'm sorry. So let's not do that team, let's do the manual team. Yeah. So we'll do that, but let's say instead of Rowan, let's run Lenya. What I'm thinking is the way Lenya contributes to this team is that she'll make it a little bit easier to bring enemies to where Smokey is. Because the enemies tend to be further away, right? And she'll kick the enemy with the highest damage output to an open area, which should be where Smokey is. So let's go ahead and try that. I'm gonna go ahead and manual this. Yeah, I mean, she takes a while to ult. She's dying. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's actually kind of useful. So long as she doesn't die, then we're good. Okay, looks like we're going to clear the stage. Nice. Okay, so she is viable in AFK stage pushing. That's pretty good. And I'm on stage 2763, so this is not like a Mickey Mouse stage. I push as high as I can until I can't go higher, so that's pretty cool. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, let's just do this. Oops. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so I guess she's not viable in all the AFK stage pushing situations. Oh, there's one more mode that I'm going to try her out in, which is going to be the, Ravage Realm. Okay, because today is the Wilder faction, so let's go ahead and give this a try. So what I'm going to do is maybe instead of Floribel, I'll go ahead and run Lenya.
I was just catching some Z's. I'll be up in no time.
Yeah, we'll keep the magic team intact. Let's see how this compares. I'm not really sure how much damage we lose out on if she's not able to engage in a duel with the Dream Realm boss or any sort of big boss, right? her being melee is kind of a problem with this boss. Okay, I see why she might not be so good against this boss. She was just running. She wasn't even attacking. Okay, I'm going to speed things up. What I care about is just her damage output overall. If she's able to do about 5 build damage, then I think that's considered pretty good, because I think that's how much Floribel is doing. And my Floribel's EX20 and she's EX5, so maybe if she can put up the same numbers, she would theoretically do even more if she was higher investment. Because I don't feel like Floribel does that much against this boss. Okay, I mean, this score is pretty respectable. Almost 19 bill. Yeah. I forget what my high score typically is. We'll find out at the end. I do believe that in Lenya's case, the magic charm set will be very impactful, and I wonder how her damage output will be affected once the magic charms disappear. Because the magic charms, I mean, if you get her optimal magic charms, you could increase her crit rate by an additional 45, right? Because you get 15, or it was either 10 or 15 crit per magic charm. So you're getting anywhere between 30 to 45 extra crit rate. Alright, let's see what the damage output turned out to be. So 28.8. Ooh, her damage is not that great. Okay, she did less damage than Floribel. And I don't know if it's because she's EX5 and my Floribel is EX20, or if it's because Lenya just doesn't do a whole lot of damage in a big boss setting, right? Because you're missing out on so much of her kit. You're missing out on her duel, right? Because when she wins the duel, then she gets prolonged duration of her stats, right? Like her haste, her crit, I presume. And then her Supreme Plus ability doesn't take it into effect at all, because she reduces damage taken from enemies other than her target by 35%, but the Dream Realm boss, or in this case, Setsahara, is her only target. So that boss will do maximum damage against her. Okay, her season skill increases own haste by 21 for 10 seconds after each ultimate cast. I mean, this season skill is not that great because she doesn't cast her ultimate that much. Alright, so now that we've play tested her across several different modes, so 28.8 bill, yeah, usually I score 30 bill. So what do I think about her? I think she is, I think she's skippable. I think that Dream Realm, I cannot see how she could be good. It would be very surprising if she was good in any Dream Realm boss, even against the Alpha Bear, because she doesn't do true damage like Lily May's capable of doing, or Marilee's capable of doing. I feel like half, or not half her kit, I would say 2 big parts of her kit, the damage reduction as well as the duel, it doesn't activate at all in a Dream Realm situation. And then in a PvP situation, I think she's better at. However, it seems to me you want to bring her, excuse me, to at least EX10, because at EX10, if memory serves me right, I mean, obviously you're getting the stat boosts from simply leveling up her EX weapon, but I think this also improves her damage output. Let me check.
I'm awake and ready.
Yeah, at EX10, if Lenya deals more damage than her target by the end of the duel, she's considered the winner. Winning the duel increases the duration of her full potential effects by 8 seconds. Oh. Her EX10 is actually not as good as I thought, right? Because a duel takes, what, like 12 seconds? And it takes about 6 seconds or something to enter the duel, right? Let me see. Okay, so yeah, duel lasts 12 seconds. So when does the duel initiate? Oh, the duel initiates when she casts her ultimate, but you saw how long it took for her ultimate to generate, right? I mean, this could easily... It could easily take her at least 30 seconds or more before her EX10 weapon effect activates, because she needs to finish the duel. So her EX10 ability is actually not that great. Yeah, if Lenya deals more damage than her target by the end of the duel. So let's say theoretically it takes you, I don't know, 15-20 seconds to get her ultimate up. She casts her ultimate, she enters the duel for 12 seconds, so like halfway through the battle, the first duel has finished. You're probably not going to initiate a second duel, but I mean, you essentially, she has to win the duel, and the duration of her full potential effects increased by 8 seconds. I kind of wish it stated increases permanently until the end of battle, right? That would be so much better, because it's like it's taking forever to enter a duel, and then you gotta win the duel. But heck, in a Dream Realm setting, you're not even going to enter a duel. So yeah, that's the more that I think about it, the more sad her kit is. Yeah, oh man, that's unfortunate. And I have a viewer who has her EX15 and he thinks she's alright. So, I mean, that's understandable. But I do think that increasing her stats do help. It's kind of like Rainier, right? Rainier, pretty much everything good about him, it comes with Mythic Plus and that's it. But you still need to bring him to Supreme and Supreme Plus sometimes in order for him to not be so squishy that he dies, right? Because you need him to be alive to blink an enemy off the map. And same thing would apply for Lenya. I kind of wish that the devs had made it so that if she doesn't enter a duel with someone, she still does something, right? Because, let me give you an example. Let's say Lily May, or actually, let's go back to Rainier. When Rainier does his ultimate, if he doesn't blink the enemy off the map, let's say the enemy is the final enemy on the map, or if it's a Dream Realm boss, he ends up doing extra damage instead. And I'm sure, I'm sick right now, so I can't think of more examples, but I'm sure you guys could come up with at least 2 other examples where if, you know, criteria A is not met, criteria B activates instead, right? They should have done something like that with Lenya as well. So what is the verdict? I think Lenya, she is more flexible to slot in to a PvP situation than Soren. She's definitely a Soren 2.0 because she doesn't need terrain in order to do well. And I'm a little scared about her viability after the magic charms go away because when referring to this skill right here, there's a skill where when she crits, yeah, this one right here, when dealing crit damage with her normal attack, she immediately follows up with a power kick that deals extra damage and stuns the enemy for 1 second. And it has a 0-second cooldown time. So you could theoretically spam this. However, if you don't have the magic charm set that increases her crit, right? Without the magic charm set, she loses out on potentially an extra 30% crit rate, which is a lot. So I'm a little worried about her viability after the magic charms rotate out with the end of Song of Strife season. So lots of questions, but I'm sure that at the minimum she'll do well in arena PvP, and I'm sure she'll do well in AFK stages. But Dream Realm or any bossing situation, I don't see any part of her kit that would allow her to do more damage than, say, like a Merrily, especially if she's not going to enter the arena, or she's not going to enter a duel with the enemy. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of her. I'm sorry, this is going to be a scuffed video. I'll try to edit as best as I can. Alright, take care guys. I completely forgot to show you a Dionel comp involving Lenya. So the idea behind this particular comp is that you are running a 5-faction bonus, and because it's all Wilders and then there's Dionel. Parisa is going to provide an attack speed and normal attack buff onto herself and the nearest ally, who's going to be Dionel. Dionel is going to be the beneficiary of the Enlightening spell, right, the temporary attack speed, so that's a 2nd intoxication stack. And then Damien's Chariot ideally will inspire your allies and provide a 3rd intoxication stack. But I'm being very careful because I want to make sure Parisa grants the buff to Dionel and not anyone else, which is why I arranged everyone this way. Although theoretically I could do something like this because I do want Lenya to go this lane, so maybe that's the way we will do. I'm running Lily May here to counter the opposing Aaron, but I am terrified of the opposing Scarlita, but I just don't have enough space to slot in my own Scarlita. I have no idea how this is going to play out, so let's go ahead and give this a try. I'll slow this down. Okay, so we interrupted Aaron's ult. Lenya is fighting against an opposing Thorn. Mind you, this Thorn is P2 if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Lenya, can you please not be like that? Okay, do we have... Okay, there we go. Ooh, this could be bad. Oh dear lord. Oh, we won. But Lenya didn't do anything. Okay, so I guess she's not viable in the Dionel comp. Yeah, she didn't do anything. Well, I mean, Paragon 2, we can't really blame her.